General William Jones. Good afternoon, faculty, staff, members of the board, families, and my favorite, the class of 2013. I would like to start by saying congratulations, but not just to you, 2013. Congratulations to you siblings. You can finally stop listening to our complaining about homework. Congratulations to you faculty and staff. Your hours of dedication and hard work have finally paid off, and you're no longer required to deal with us, legally. Congratulations to all of you parents. 18 years of mandated care down. With the way modern medicine is going, only 100 to go. And congratulations to anyone who has managed to secure a seat at graduation. That in itself is a life accomplishment. And of course now, congratulations to you, class of 2013. In the wise words of my idol, Elle Woods from Legally Blonde, we did it. For years I've sat at graduations. Every single time that I've sat down in the massive crowd of people, I heard the exact same line over and over again. It's always been, wow, 4 years has really just flown by. Of course, I've never really understood this phrase, and unfortunately, this was just an opening line. I never really felt like it was explained thoroughly. What did you mean that time had flown by? I still didn't really understand it until last March, when I walked around New York City for an afternoon with my friend Austin. On our stroll to the Museum of Modern Art, we got off at the wrong subway stop. Walked about 20 more blocks than necessary, and ate a falafel with some very spicy hot sauce. And as a side note, let me give you some advice for your next trip to New York City. Don't get a falafel with hot sauce. A regular falafel is plenty spicy. We then tried to head over to the Rockefeller Center. But alas, I'm directionally challenged, and thus was never actually able to locate the 10th tallest building in the Big Apple. However, on that day of mundane wandering, I finally realized what these people meant when they said time flies. Because our vision is blurred by our focus on the destination, we tend to overlook the path that takes us there. The true value of these pursuits is not solely the final result. There is plenty to learn, and there are plenty of memories to make along the way. These past 4 years are full of memories, both good and bad. There are moments of happiness and sorrow. There were nights when you slept 12 hours, and others 0. These 4 years are now simply memories placed into your head, or plastered all over Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Vine, and or Tumblr. However, no matter what format they're in, they're only memories. 4 years of memories. So now I have to ask, what are your memories? Is it all the formulas that you learned in math, a series of Shakespeare quotes, or perhaps it's the famous dates that you learned in history? Or maybe it's when you and your friends stopped studying and instead just chatted. Maybe it's one night when you and your family sat down to dinner and laughed long after the meal was actually over. Or maybe it's a fantastic conversation that you had with your best friend in the largest city of America. Ferris Bueller stated, "Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you might miss it." As you move into the great unknown that we call life after high school, there are so many opportunities awaiting each and every one of us. All that we have to do is take them on and enjoy the ride. The most important thing is that we never forget to stop and look around, because much like high school, the rest of our lives may very easily just fly by. So today, in between all the photos and hugs, stop and take a moment. Take a deep breath and absorb the blue sky, the feeling of accomplishment, and the never-fading smile on your face. Because one day, this too will become a memory. If your life were a painting, at the end, will you be able to stand back and say that you think your painting is the most beautiful thing of all, despite what the art critics have to say? Will your painting stand the test of time even as you move on? You have before you a blank canvas, class of 2013. Remember, between your many successes and whatever your endeavors may encompass, to check out your painting. Class of 2013, you hold the paintbrush. Thank you and congratulations.